I did such a terrible video of these guys the other day. I felt badly about it. I'm sorry, I was out of it. Wasn't feeling well. There isn't too much to tell about them, though. They're going to go in the 29. These are albino Plecos, Bristlenose. They don't get as big as the other Plecos. They still get pretty big, though. They will eat more delicate plants. So they're going to go into a tank that's going to be different. It's going to have less stem plants. It's not going to have stem plants in it. It's going to have plants that will have deep roots. They won't be able to dig them up. They're kind of omnivorous, but they do really enjoy algae. Gosh, they're harder on plants, so I wasn't going to do them. But when I saw these guys, little albino Bristlenose, sorry, I'm not focusing well. There we go. They're just so ugly. They're adorable. How can you resist that little face? He's so cute. How can you resist that? Gosh, there's not too much to tell about them. I put them in this tank with the baby platies. Look at them all. Because I want, there's two of them, because I want to leave them in here until the 29 is set up, and the second 29 is set up and established. These baby platies, by the way, are going to go into the already established 29. The ones that I've had for 6 months are full grown in there, and they are going to a pet store to find a good home. I don't want them anymore. I don't need I'm still keeping the original platies. I like my platies. I'm not getting rid of my platies. I just don't need quite so many of them. So they found a new home, and the babies will go in there to grow up, and we'll continue the cycle. I have more updates, but I don't have much time right now to mess with it. So I'm doing terrariums, but I'm not sure. Maybe the 5.5 will become a partial tank. We moved partial tank terrarium. I haven't decided on that one yet. That's my beta tank, because the male beta that I had, for not quite 2.5 years, he died, and he had an injury that he did with his spine from jumping while I was on vacation, and he didn't really recover from that, which is I'm not ready to replace him yet. I'm just not. I don't know. I miss him, but I will replace him. But since that 5.5 tank is just got ghost shrimp in it, and they're being very bold now that he's not there. But I think that tank again and do something different with it. Right now, I am using a hanging filter for a hydroponic system, mini hydroponics. It's just got one basil plant in it. I'm looking for the other Pleco. It's just got one basil plant in there right now. I don't see the other Pleco. It was swimming in the back. Just a basil plant. So it's basically it's a hanging filter with hydrogen in it, and it just grows out of that. So I'm just playing around with it. I'm just playing around. You can play around with small tanks that you have around. Good shot of the red crypt, though, isn't it? Wow. All right. Yeah. So nothing crazy going on here. There's a shot of the other 10. Since I'm here, I need to go back to work. I just wanted a break. Well, hey, since there's light in this room, we've got snow, which is causing quite a glare. Ooh, too dark. Don't have the overhead light on here. You can't see my collection. Yeah, I don't collect cats, I collect plants. Oh, that didn't help. Turn on the overhead light, that didn't help. Oh well, there's just too much glare from the snow. I've got a lot of snow. I've got some giant philodendrons. Look at that. That's those leaves. They're huge. There we go. Look at that. Now you can see. My camera just decides what it wants to do when it wants to do it. It just doesn't really do well for adjusting with the light, and yes, I need a new camera, I know that. See, it just automatically adjusts. The plants are reaching for my rocking chair. Nothing new, really. They've just been growing very happily. I use my aquarium water for watering these guys when I do my water changes. That's why that was relevant. Showing you that houseplants like aquarium water. Alright, I'm out of here.